Well, hello there, everyone. Welcome back to my channel, the only channel on YouTube. My name is Barley the Cat, but I'm sure you already knew that unless unless you didn't know that, because you can't comprehend that I'm a cat. In that case, I'm sorry for your loss. But yes, I am a cat. This is very different. So before you, I have a list of a bunch of famous figures in the furry fandom, whether they be streamers or just content creators across all different kinds of media. And then there's little old me. I'm gonna randomize this list, and then whatever two pairs of people, whoever gets paired up, they're gonna be put through a Hunger Games simulator, baby. Hell yeah. So let's hit randomize, and honestly, I just want to see who I get as a teammate first. I get my fellow cat, my fellow kitten brethren, Strobes, the fursuiter, everybody's favorite cat, Strobes. This actually works really well because we're both cats. We're gonna be like, you know, we're gonna be team cat or something. I don't know. I also just realized I only have 15 people here, so let me go quickly find somebody. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the very first annual Furry Hunger Games. Here are all the districts as decided by the list randomizer website that I used. In District 1, we have myself and Strobes, representing the cat army with our witchy attire. I did not plan for this, by the way. This is just how it happened. In District 2, we have Telephone and Taz. In District 3, we have Whiskey and Leroy. Quite a fitting pair. In District 4, we have Fluke Husky and OK Donuts. In District 5, we have Nas Hyena and Bait the Bear. In District 6, we have Beta Eta Dilucha and the tall fuzzball himself, Majir Strawberry. In District 7, we have Boltmutt and Chester the Otter, the frat boy himself. And finally, District 8, we have King Panda and Blue Fulf, who's going to be our step-in contestant because I forgot to add someone to King's district. Okay, and it begins. Bloodbath. Barley severely injures Strobes and then puts him out of his misery. That isn't at all what I wanted to happen. I'm a murderer. What is going on? Telephone finds a backpack full of camping equipment. Taz clutches a fist aid, yeah. Taz clutches a first aid kit and runs away. Whiskey and Leroy dash for the same bag of food and supplies. Leroy gets scared and retreats. Fluke Husky takes a spear leaning on the cornucopia. OK Donuts runs away with a sword and some rope. Nas Hyena and Bait go for the same axe. Nas Hyena gives up and retreats. I'm sorry, Nas, I got your name wrong there for a second. Beta grabs a backpack, but it's not zip and most of the supplies fall out. Beta, come on now. Majira takes a handful of throwing knives from the ground and retreats. Bolt grabs a sickle and Chester gets a slingshot, and King gathers as much food as he can. Blue scores a bar mace from inside the cornucopia. Oh, bar mace. I know what you're talking about now. Okay, so this is the summary. Day 1, I kill my teammates. They're dead. And I'm so sad. Barley receives a bow and arrow from the sponsor. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, sponsor. You're great. Telephone chucks a spiked ball into Taz's chest. Jesus Christ. Can we have an F in the chat for our fallen trooper Taz? Taz the wolf, ladies and gentlemen. Whiskey sees poison frog, but manages to escape. I don't know why that was so hard for me to read. Leroy discovers a water source. Good job, Leroy. Oh my gosh, we have our first team. Red alert, we have our very first team. And that team consists of Fluke Husky, OK Donuts, Nas Hyena, Bait, and Beta, who are now hunting for other tributes. Okay. We have some team action going on here. I'm already liking the storylines that are building up from this. We have me, a cold-blooded murderer who killed off their own teammate, I guess you could say, or like district partner right at the very beginning. I don't know. Maybe we were like reaching for the same bag and I just killed them off. I don't. It just says I killed them, okay? Majira beats Bolt in a fight but spares his life. Oh my god. Chester sees poison frog, but manages to escape, just like Whiskey. Maybe they're in the same place. Or maybe they're close to each other, who knows? King sets Blue on fire for a painful death. No, not Blue. Oh, rest in peace. You will live on in our hearts. Here is the summary for the next day. We lost Taz from District 2 and Blue from District 8, meaning that only 3 people are dead, and it's day 3. It's actually day 2. I'm stupid. Barley receives a hatchet and water from an unknown sponsor. I am the GOAT. I am so goated this game. Maybe I am gonna win. Telephone receives fresh food and materials from an unknown sponsor. Nice. Whiskey sleeps in small increments, awaking to every little noise. Oh no, the story is building. We just added in a new storyline. Whiskey is losing his mind. Okay, major development in the story. Leroy, Fluke Husky, and OK Donuts try to ambush Nos, Bait, and Beta, who kill them instead. Go off. Majira convinces Bolt to stand guard for the night while he sleeps. Okay, we have Majira and Bolt working together. I don't think they're on the same thing. I don't think they're on the same districts. To be honest, I kind of forgot who's all on the districts, but yeah. Okay, another storyline is being woven in here. We have Majira and Bolt, who originally at the beginning, like, were fighting each other, I think, or maybe, hopefully I'm remembering this right, Jesus Christ. They were, like, fighting each other, like, a night ago, and, like, Majira spared Bolt's life, and now they're, like, working together. It's so sweet. It's so cute. I love it. Chester climbs a tree to try and get some rest. King climbs up a tree to try and get some rest. Maybe they're in the same tree. Who knows? Okay, here is the table summary for day 2. We have a lot of deceased members now. We have Fluke and Leroy and OK Donuts, who were on that team earlier, but now they're like not anymore. We are down to 12 contestants left. Let's see what happens on night 2. Barley steals food and water from Telephone while he isn't looking. Okay. I mean, hey, I'm just playing the game how it's supposed to be played, you know? I may be like a bitch in this game, but like, you know, there's reason for what I'm doing. I'm trying to win. Whiskey constructs shelter with sticks and grass. You know what? Maybe Whiskey isn't crazy after all. I mean, you remember the storyline where Whiskey was like waking up every single night because of how crazy they were? You remember that storyline, right? This is like Whiskey breaking out of that character, you know? This is Whiskey showing everybody that maybe I'm not crazy, and I will build a house and just live in the Hunger Games dome forever. Nasaina has a mild panic attack. Okay. All right. It's okay, King. You got this. Okay, hold on. Bait sees Beta, Majira, and Bolt. He tries to trap them, but ends up only killing Bolts. Rest in peace, Bolts. I guess maybe that's a good thing that, like, only Bolt died, because if, you know, 3 more people died, that would probably not make this video as long. Also, I'm a little confused by, like, who's really working together here. I don't remember Majira and Bolt being a part of, like, Beta and Bait and like Fluke Husky and all the like that group of people. Maybe like some things changed. Maybe there was like some behind the scenes drama that like we don't know about yet. But yeah, no, I don't remember any kind of like, well, just any kind of anything that happened to make them not want to be teammates anymore. But you know what? I'm not going to question it. Bait is kind of, you know, doing his own thing, and I'm proud of him for that. Good job, Bait. Chester begs King to kill him. He reluctantly agrees, killing Chester. That is so sad. Rest in peace, Chester. You deserved better. Okay, night 2 was interesting. We lost Chester and Bolt. Kind of confused why Bolt was even with Bait and Beta, but it's fine. It's fine. Hey, it's Barley, the editing version of Barley here. So yeah, I got really confused on this next part because I thought that the game was set in like daytime, and it kept saying things that you would do at night, like, oh, Barley falls asleep at night. And I'm like, but it's day. Yeah, no, I was really stupid. Anyways, just wanted to let you know that before you watch this next part. Bye! Moving on to day 3. Barley quietly hums in the night. It's most certainly daytime. Whiskey and Nas Hyena create a fort for the night. Bait tends to his wounds with leaves and water. Okay, so maybe Bait got like the crap beat out of him for the trap that he pulled, you know, and he's like tending to his wounds. Okay, I like this. I like this. Maybe Bait like feels bad that he's like working on a team, so he's like, I need to take out the team and just, you know, remove myself from this. But it didn't work out, so he's like, I'm off. I'm done, and I'm gonna do my own thing. Beta receives matches from an unknown sponsor. Good job. Majira dies in his sleep from a deadly infection. Okay. Not laughing that he died, but just kind of laughing in the very nonchalant kind of just it happened sort of way. Okay, maybe that was night 3. Or I guess night 2. It said day 2. I'm confused. Whatever, it's day 3 now. I see it in the big red box, so let's continue. Barley camouflages himself in a cave type area. Telephone attempts to climb a super tall tree but falls to his death. No, Telephone, you were doing so good. Whiskey practices his knife throwing and archery. I thought it was knife throwing with archery, and I was going to be like, wow, bro's a killing machine. Also, I like how Whiskey has just kind of been minding his own business, just kind of letting this chaos happen around him, losing his mind a few nights ago, questioning his sanity, and then building a house to let all of that like questioning and negative energy out. Honestly, I hope to see him in the finale. I hope to see him, you know, in the finale. Nas Hyena scares Bait off into the distance. Beta practices his knife throwing and archery, and King searches for food. Only one death today, that being Telephone, but we are down to our final 6. We have District 5's Nas Hyena, District 6, Beta, District 8, King, Bait, District 5, and Whiskey, District 3. District 5 is the only district with 2 people in the same district alive. That's crazy. Moving on to night 3. Barley stabs Whiskey while his back is turned. No, Whiskey, I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. This is a sad day for Whiskey Dingo. I never knew the guy personally, but I did kill him in a simulation of Hunger Games. Nas Hyena and Bait create a fort for the night. Okay, maybe they're reconciling, you know. Nas Hyena scared Bait off, or maybe just scared Bait the night prior, and, you know, maybe they reconciled their differences and decided to work together. Beta begs King to kill him. He refuses, keeping Beta alive. Okay, this is another mercy kill that King had to do. Remember earlier, like a few nights ago, when I honestly forgot who, I'm so sorry. I think it was Chester. It was Chester who asked King to like mercy kill him, and King reluctantly did it. I feel like King has been stewing on that for a while and is like, I don't want to kill anybody else. So when Beta asked King to do it, King was like, no, no more. I'm not doing that anymore. I'm not a crazy baby. I mean, I am, but... Moving on to day 4. Barley constructs a shelter with sticks and grass, and I'm proud of myself for doing that. Honestly, so proud. Nas Hyena tries to sleep in order to reduce stress. Okay. Nas has been kind of feeling stressed out lately, I get that. Bait slips in a frozen river and drowns. That... I'm so sorry, Bait. Can we get an F in the chat for Bait the Bear for playing an excellent Hunger Games? You're great. You're fantastic. Beta falls and scrapes his leg while running away from King. Okay, so maybe King got a second. So literally a night prior to this, King was about to mercy kill him until he had a change of heart. Turns out he had another change of heart and is now deciding to kill him. Who, I don't know. Barley, Nas Hyena, and Beta get into a squabble. Nas Hyena escalates it and kills them both. I'm dead now. I am so sad. I'm so sad that I'm dead. So guys, I'm dead now. That's the end of the No, I'm just kidding. That was a bad joke. We are on the very final day. 2 people left. Nas Hyena and King. Who will win? A bee's nest falls near King while he's climbing in a tree. Bees sting him to death, making Nas the winner by default. Woo! Yeah. If you guys did enjoy this video, please leave a like. Drop me some other YouTubers you'd like to see me do this again with if you want to see me do it again. I try to make this as concise and simple as possible. And I know this is kind of outside the box for me, but I hope you guys do enjoy it nonetheless. Anyways, I'll see you all later. Peace out.